boys are back in town. Welcome to the DEADLOCK Podcast, episode number 185.
Is that right?
185.
That's awesome, man. I love hearing that ski-whoa.
This week, we are talking about
NXT.
NXT. The very first episode, February 23rd, 2010.
We are wild and young.
It was a historic moment in time where WWE decided we will have another shitty show.
Hey, this is the next evolution in the history of this business, brother.
Yeah, evolution must stop. We must stop evolving. It did not need to evolve past 2007. We were fine. We were fine.
Hey. Before we get into that, all right, let's talk about some updates stuff, all right? There's some cool shit here. Watch This Is Up. Goldberg
we got
versus...
fired. That was last week.
Yeah, that was last week. We already talked about that. Watch This Is Up. Goldberg versus Bam Bam Bigelow from Super Brawl 9.
This match is hot.
It was Goldberg learned how to gig on this one.
Or not. Or maybe not, dude.
That is in the $5 tier on our Patreon, as well as 120 other episodes of Watch
Dude,
This.
that's incredible. That's awesome.
Hours and hours and hours of those goodies.
But what do you get in the
Patreon.
$10 tier?
On the $10 tier, James, you get not only a bi-weekly retro sync where David uses his expert skills to sync up footage from our reviews and put it to real footage, and it is very funny. Haha, make me laugh like big man that I am. But you also get the monthly full-length watch-along with the boys, and the thread to suggest what we should watch for this month is up right now, SGH style. So go suggest something good, please. Something good. If you suggest a WrestleMania, delete it, because I'm not listening to that.
We're not going to watch that.
No way. Delete your shit now.
Well, speaking of WrestleMania, DPW is making his debut in New Jersey. Please go to dpwtix.com and buy tickets if you're in the Ridgefield Park, New Jersey area. Thank you. We really appreciate it.
We would love that.
Also, Durham, North Carolina on March 26th, Sunday, our very first Steel Cage match. Workhorsemen versus Violence Forever. Tag team titles are on the line. First time these guys have faced off since September of last year, where they went to a time limit draw. This time, there are no time limits. There are no disqualifications, and there is no escape, because the Steel Cage is going to keep them in their crazy style.
Absolutely. So that's dpwtix.com, North Carolina, New Jersey. We're taking over the world. Check it out.
Now it is time for the Patreon shout-outs.
Oh my, all the names, of course. We are on that winding road to 3,000 Patreons. And remember, we just got fired. So if you want to head over to patreon.com/DeadlockPW, how about the boys help us? Yeah, 3,000 Patreons, and I will fire Tony from Deadlock on the podcast.
Not only did we get fired, but we also decided to watch the goddamn first episode of NXT this week. So,
it's
head on over there.
Please go to the Patreon.
Tough couple weeks for the boys out here.
I'm losing my fucking mind over here. So, starting in the $1 tier, Tristan Potter.
Welcome.
Liger254 is definitely not being held at gunpoint to say, I love Pika Me as my girlfriend, and she has boing boing.
Oh, we love her as well. Boing boing.
Kid, the Bandit, Stand, and Hanson.
Crazy, okay.
None.
Oh.
Hunter, the Cock, Raynor.
Wait a second.
Is the master of the Raynor Maker.
You think this is actually him? Come on, bro. Get your money up. $1.
It is. I think it is.
Come on, man. Jonathan Mitchell. Ooh. Ninja Drayan.
Yes.
Ara the Doof. The Among Us potion from the dark web. Supposedly, if you drink this potion at 3 a.m., you turn into the imposter from Among Us.
Did you do the hand thing?
I could see it right now.
Of course I did.
I feel like you were.
Going from brother to Bubby real quick, it's the frickin' creaking. Am I supposed to say, like, it's the freaking creaking? I think that's how you want me to say that.
Sure.
It's the freaking creaking, big Ford having, big dick and all balls. Oh shit, it's Bluford.
Is that something you know? You know what he's talking about?
Nope.
All right.
Swamos.
$10
tier, Alex Casimir.
Ooh, hello.
It's me. It's Mother Schmucker.
Legendary.
Yowie Lord.
That's Tony.
David Dameron.
Ooh.
Mike Murphy.
Murphy.
Giovanni Avila.
Cool, man.
And now, for the ass kisser of the week, brought to you by Rikishi. Moment of the night, brought to you by Richard C. Johnson's. Hey, I'm Mooney.
Hello.
Jake Eden. Steve WJC. Stephen Brigida. Blue Wire here. Check out our new and improved lineup of podcasts, now not including Deadlock.
Wow, fucking great.
Fuck you, man.
I dare you to throw us the hell off the air.
Scotty Lot. Stones may sink and rocks may fall, but the greatest wrestler of all can lick my balls.
Is that from a real pro? Is that a Shane Douglas promo?
Nathan Benoit. Jamie Caldwell. Now, why didn't you say anything after that?
I like
real
Nathan.
name.
Nathan's fine. I dare you to throw us the hell off the air.
Jamie Caldwell.
There you go, Jamie
Christian
Caldwell. Christian.
Kingly K.
What,
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hey, let's go. This podcast was fact-checked by real Hulkamaniacs Patriots. True. Or maybe not, brother.
Maybe not, dude.
Vader, Van, can you do something for me? Can you hit a little big cock for me?
No way, not Vader. Not Vader, Tony. No way.
No.
Nathan.
Tim. Arit.
Tim.
Blake Owens.
Ah.
Insert here to AEW confirmed.
Boo.
Aw, shut your mouth, you thong wearing fatty.
Ah.
Delbert Harris.
Delbert is awesome.
$15 tier.
What's your problem?
Snacks. Demand.
Oh, Snacks. Tournament guy.
While you're in the hospital, moaning in pain, your wife
spanking
will
your
be
monkey?
at my place, moaning my name. Pecker does matter, bitch.
Yeah, let him know.
Aaron A2707.
Based Aaron.
Tony is banned from DC Defenders games for shoving the beer snake down his pants.
Tony.
I love that beer snake. What
And
can I say?
Don't put it
still-
down your pants.
The new Patreon
What?
at
James?
$151.69. I just read what's on the sheet, buddy. Vacant, aka it's Jose.
See, you get it. He's still or new. I can't
Who am I
decide.
celebrating? I'm not too sure here. Thank you so much.
They're celebrating Nathan.
Yeah, that's Nathan.
Nathan!
Yeah, Nathan. Woo.
Thank you so
Johnny,
much, everyone.
You ever,
Yes.
you ever know about the beer snake down the pants? You ever do that?
I know, but no, not down the pants. I've seen the beer snake on TikTok recently, though.
You should try
Have
it
you
down the pants once. It's pretty good.
I've seen it at DC Defenders games.
You go to the DC Defenders games.
No, I've seen it, though, at the DC Defenders games.
Where have you seen this?
Well, I saw when Tony shoved one of the beer snakes down his pants.
At the DC Defender game, of course.
Well, we hate their guts for not advertising us, and we hate their guts for not having the balls to throw us off the air.
I dare you, DC Defenders. Throw us off
We
the
are
air.
going to break every rule that you put in front of us until you throw us the hell off the air. Now that, my friends, is a shoot. What segment are we in?
I don't know.
Nathan!
He's done it again.
He's the champ.
All right, now it's time for the Deadlock Draft.
Oh,
Let's go.
Much requested return of the Deadlock Draft. We kind of forgot about it.
Indeed.
That's how it happens here. What are we doing this week, James?
Ooh, I don't know, actually.
All right.
I actually...
Tony has a good idea.
Tony?
Well, yeah, we had a couple ideas floating around there, but I think we landed on top restaurants, fast food. and
yes.
Fast food
It's top fast
chains.
food chains.
Yes.
Of top
You
five.
weren't joking.
Yes.
You were-
No, I actually
yes.
forgot. We said too many.
We did say a bunch
did
of
say
them.
a
We landed
lot.
on
Okay.
fast food joints. That is
Top
a,
five fast food joints is what we're gonna go with here, and how do we decide who goes first? I don't remember how we did this last time. Tony made a
I
claim that
think-
he fucked up before, so he should get first, which I completely disagree with.
I do too. I think what we should do is play rock, paper, scissors 30 times in a row. And the winner...
and then I will delete the video.
But I will leave at number 26, and then I will be done.
Well, I understand that you have many other obligations.
All right, ready? On 3, say rock, paper, scissors. 1, 2, 3, rock.
Rock.
All right,
Rock.
I win. I win. I said rock.
He said it first. That's
That
fucked
was
up. I
just
guess he wins.
that's like the Shield. We just did the Shield talk. That's
That was
crazy.
awesome. Great moments in podcast history. Right?
Well, I guess Tony won. I'll give him that one.
All right, Tony, you can win. Tony, you won. I mean, you caught it right down the middle. So I'll go third. I'll go third.
All right, great. I'll take
so
first as
B?
well.
What the hell?
Oh, is that? Or I'll go second then, I guess, or whatever.
All right, so me, then Johnny, then James will go. This could be
Do we
anything
snake
from
it and then
pizza-
James and then you, or is it still always you first?
Oh, we want to snake it? We can snake it if you want. Yeah.
I want to do it like DC Defender snake.
All right, down my pants.
All right, yeah, we'll snake it. We'll snake it.
All right, number 1. Let's see here. We got
This is
burgers, we got
important.
pizza, we got chicken, we got all kinds of stuff here on the list.
You're setting
number
the you're setting the bar here right now because I mean, I will let you know all of my options are bad. No one's gonna agree with my list. This is just all personal for me.
1. All right, my first draft here has got to be a favorite of ours, and that's got to be the cookout. The
Holy
cookout.
shit!
I'm
You
taking
don't
cookout.
live here. You don't live here. How? You don't have any local food places? You don't live here.
They're on my list.
You made a list of of my favorite restaurants?
No, I like cookout. What the hell?
wrong with
Tony's
you?
had cookout, and he can have cookout.
it's fucking-
Tony, I'm
Why
with you,
can't I
bro.
have cookout? Why?
You
Whatever.
can have that, bro.
Whatever, man.
Why you get mad? You can pick anything. There's a
You can
million
pick anything,
places.
bro. For real. Come on. All right.
I don't understand. You can pick anything.
I pick cookout.
No, you can't pick that. That's not yours.
Then I was lied to.
But that's from where I live.
Okay, well,
that's just
whatever.
the way
my
it is.
first pick here. Tony's going with cookout. I'm gonna have to go with Bojangles. My number 1 pick here.
This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable.
We're snaking it back, so you get another
This
pick,
is-
Johnny,
You
then
get
I
two
get
in a
another
row.
pick.
Fucking
Fine, dude.
unbelievable.
All right, so cookout's gone.
I
Bojangles
think,
is gone.
Fuck.
They're good places to eat, James. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, what do you? I mean, it's not my fault.
That Bowberry
Okay.
biscuit, bro. Come on.
Yeah, I mean,
Come
really.
on.
I mean, the
Okay.
Bowberry brisket is really game changing. I think I'm going to be moving all of the Bojangles to Philadelphia areas, though, so you don't have
Alright.
them anymore. Yeah, that is now a Northeast thing.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take Chipotle.
Chipotle's good. Deb would like
Yeah.
that. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, it's not Bojangles or Cookout though.
Well,
Chipotle had a Qdoba and Chipotle.
I have a
You picked
very
Chipotle?
evil answer that I might give you.
Don't you fucking do it! Don't you fucking do it!
You have
don't,
forced
don't you-
my hand.
Don't you do this to me? Do not do this.
Alright,
Come on,
keep it
Chipotle's
going.
good, bro. You
Yeah,
can
I
still
agree.
stay
I
in that
like-
realm.
go-
You picked
go
Chipotle
ahead,
over
yeah.
Qdoba up, though? You picked Chipotle over
Yeah,
there?
I mean, Chipotle is
Do you
just
have
a
Qdoba out
staple.
there?
I do. I got Moe's
okay.
too. It
Oh,
depends.
okay.
If I want to switch up off Chipotle, I'd probably go Moe's first and then Qdoba.
Is
I don't
Moe's a
know.
local joint over there?
No, Moe's just yells at you when you walk in the door. Welcome to Moe's. And sometimes I need that interaction, you know. So.
Are you southeast? Isn't that supposed to be southwest? You're really breaking. I mean, you want Chipotle, obviously, but
You guys
supporting
just took
Moe's-
Bojangles and Cookout.
Yeah,
They're good places to eat.
they are very good. I like that Bowberry biscuit, and you got the Bojangler.
You would think
which
you think you would keep it regional, but I understand. All right,
No.
keep it moving.
Okay, you will go again.
I'm about to unleash.
Don't listen.
Oh,
Let's be. You gotta pick places you like.
Okay, all right. You know what? You know, Chipotle number 1 because I was snaked out of my 2 other choices for some reason.
That's not that. You picked them.
I could
That's not the right
fucking
term.
1 mile from my house. Both the choices are gone, but I'll probably go. I'll go Five Guys.
Whoa. Okay.
Five
that's
Guys,
expensive.
okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be honest with you,
everything
everything is.
You fuck with Five Guys that much?
Yeah, the hamburgers are awesome.
They are fucking pretty good.
Like if you get delivery for Five Guys, I try to stay away from the fries on delivery because it just makes the bag so fucking crazy.
That's like a.
Oh, dude, I hate the fries. That's my the fries.
Someone
suck.
should really. I mean, there really needs to. Maybe we should invent this because fast food fry delivery has been in a fucking horrible state of affairs for years.
always every
fucked
time,
up.
every
Yeah.
time.
You know what's insane? Actually, you know, you speak of delivery. McDonald's puts the drink in the bag.
They put everything in the bag. You get a McFlurry in the bag.
I've had.
They give you a bag holder, or there's like a cup holder
it's like
in
a
the bag, right?
in a bag.
Yeah, but you know the people from like Uber Eats or DoorDash, they just fucking throw the bag. You know what I mean?
They don't give a fuck.
I've opened up a McDonald's bag so many times and like there's just fucking drink all over everything.
That's great.
That
well,
sucks.
people in your your Uber guys are fucking crazy. They either just like fucking leave it all the way in the street, or they throw it at your house. I'm not really sure.
Or they eat it. That's the other one.
Or they steal it. Yeah, fuck you, Malik, you piece of shit bastard.
You bastard. You never get away with this.
I'm gonna go for my number 2. I'm going to go with Popeyes. I love me some Popeyes. I'm a big spicy chicken from Popeyes guy. I love their fries as well. They also have a fucked up situation with delivery of the fries, but I love me some Popeyes. So I'm going to I was thinking KFC because I've been eating a lot of KFC lately. But Popeyes, I think I stick with.
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
All right.
What do you got, Tony?
Pick.
Your second.
All right. My number 2 is a staple of anybody. Like you could put this anywhere on the list, actually. But number 2 is sheets. I have to put sheets on my list there because
hell, wow,
big sheets guy.
What?
Also,
dude, what is
name out places I like? What is the problem?
Holy shit, man! The Midwest ain't got nothing for you, man. That's crazy.
Now we got some on the list. We got some. I just got to name off the good, you know.
No, I hear you.
That is.
You want to name Smithfield's barbecue next?
Oh, that's great. I didn't have that one down. I've never been there, so I don't know.
Yeah, you haven't taken us there. We don't know. It's all right. All right, Tony, you go again.
All right. As far as like fast food, I'll stay away from your neck of the woods.
You don't have. Listen, do not be intimidated by him. This son of a bitch.
We'll let it slide.
He's threatening my happy time.
Maybe there is one more fucked up answer, and I want to unleash the most evil answer of them all.
There's this place called Smithfield. You ever heard of it?
Yes. I've heard of this.
Barbecue.
I do not know about that. I'm going to go with Poncheros. It's a local, it's kind of like Chipotle Qdoba, but it's better.
See, I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's local. It's a Midwest choice. Midwest.
See, I feel like we would never have even thought of that.
Yes.
No, it wasn't a thing. It was a local thing because James said, "You stop stealing my things."
That is almost exactly how I sounded.
That was a very great impression.
I eat them all the time. Okay, so you give me some slack.
You were dangerously close to my voice.
Poncheros is awesome. They mix all the shit together before they put in your burrito, so it's way better.
Okay,
I just love that shit. So it's good. It's good shit. Yeah.
Oh, like Cold Stone Creamery.
Yes, very Cold Stone-esque. That's exactly how I describe it.
They blended the same exact way.
They smeared on the table.
Yeah,
you are correct.
Great.
How did you know? How does he know?
Good goddamn idea there. All right. For my third pick, this is the third pick, I believe, right?
Yeah.
I have no respect for myself. So really, anything on my list, you really shouldn't take into consideration. I'm really bottom of the barrel food guy. But I could not do this to child, teen, or adult Johnny if I didn't put McDonald's on my list. I mean, I just love me some McDonald's. I love me some McDonald's.
I mean, it is a place that I eat all the time, but I
get it all the fucking time. I love McDonald's.
I think so too.
I could throw a football to the McDonald's near me.
That's how mine is too.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, bro. I love the McDonald's fries. That's very good. I don't know if it's favorite. I don't know if it's my. Is that your favorite fry? This is a different list. We can't do fry list yet.
But they're pretty good. They're pretty damn good fries.
I think so too. So that is my third. McDonald's is going on my list.
Okay. Well, I'm going to choose.
Yes.
Don't.
Don't do it. Stay in your lane, James.
Yeah, come on,
get
bro.
out of there.
Yeah, tell him, Tony.
China Star Restaurant.
Okay.
They make Chinese food, and I like it a lot.
Is that your favorite Chinese place?
In Raleigh, yeah, it is.
Sure.
Just because it's like right beside the CVS. So
sure.
It's right beside the CVS and a gas station, and it is rocking.
I respect that shit. Okay, I like that a lot. All right, you get another one, James. Number 4 pick.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna have to go with. Yeah, it's a tough one. You know, every place on my street's been taken, so I had to figure out something else here. I'm
sorry. I really like cookout.
No, you should. I respect it. No,
yeah, I mean, it's really. It's your fault for having so many good options, really.
I know. I got shit near me. You were right. The Midwest is slacking. You got it all.
I'll take Jersey Mike's.
Oh,
ooh, okay.
Yeah, I like Jersey Mike's.
You like that sloppy Jersey Mike sauce they put all over the
Dude, they have like crazy sandwiches. Yeah, they're good.
That is fucking. I respect that. Okay. I'm trying to. Okay, my fourth pick. I'm trying to figure out because I don't really have a pizza option on here, so I feel like I got to go with some type of pizza option here. All right. Well, I'll just say for argument's sake, I did have Pizza Hut here because I love Pizza Hut, and I would if I have Pizza Hut, in taking this as if I now own Pizza Hut, I would bring back dining in at Pizza Hut because god damn it, man, why is there no dine-in Pizza Hut places anywhere around me? I feel like James said there is. James said, is there one around you, James?
Yeah, all the ones I have are dine-ins.
Yeah. They do not have that here near me at all.
Dude, they used to have
more.
Was that Pizza Hut that had a buffet too or something?
Yes, dude. The fucking all-you-can-eat fucking. It was like a salad
bar.
Has that. Yeah, that's fucking unbelievable.
Mine has nothing. Mine's all drive-through and
me
like
too,
pickup.
Tony. Yeah. I fucking love
Pizza.
Pizza Hut. I'm a fucking personal pan some bitch. I love that fucking shit. The breadsticks I'm a big fan of. I love me some pizza. But sidebar. Four Sons Pizza in Philly is my favorite. I like the fucking floppy boy kind of pizza. I don't know. I don't know what. I feel like I don't know if that's called like New York style. Or Newark style, James.
I think it is Newark.
But I like that style of pizza. So Four Sons in Philly I like a lot. But Pizza Hut is going on my list for my number 4.
I got to get some chicken up in here. I haven't had any chicken. You got
I have Bojangles.
I don't got Bojangles.
Okay.
He's got Bojangles. I'm gonna go with Raisin Canes. Either of you ever heard of Raisin Canes?
I have had Raisin Canes. Dude, I had some. Where the fuck did I go? Oh, I was with some friends. I think we were going to GCW or something. I got like the spiciest fucking chicken ever from Raisin Canes. It was awesome.
Dude, it is good. And they have like they call it the box combo where you just get some
That's what I got.
tenders. Yeah, and then the fries and then the coleslaw and the bread and all
Tony,
that.
you took me there. Really good.
Did we? Yeah, we must have went there.
I came in for Now This Is Pro Wrestling show or something, and
it was a Magnum Pro show you came in for. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Hell yeah.
It was a long time ago, yeah.
And they say like the craziest greetings are like chicken, what combo you picking or something.
Yeah, that was awesome. So I don't know.
I mean, because Raisin Canes is also like isn't it also like a gas station and convenience store kind of shit as well? Like not Sheets, but like.
No,
like?
the one that not this one. They might have ones that are like that, but the ones by me are just like just straight up place.
Okay.
They have them all over. They're like in I think they're everywhere really.
Sure. Okay. Fair enough.
But yeah, I think it's your turn now, right?
It's yours, number 5. Snake style.
Oh, number 5?
Yeah.
Snake style. Okay. I'm gonna go with like my favorite fast food burger joint would probably be Wendy's. I love the Wendy's.
Whoa.
The Frosty and French fries.
Baconator.
I love the burgers. The Baconator.
Fucking Tomatonator.
Fucking Tomatonator. Fucking Wendy's.
The spicy chicken sandwich is real good. I love that shit.
Sure.
It's good stuff.
You a
Wendy's
Frosty
awesome.
guy? You like the Frosty?
Frosty and fries. You got to get a Frosty like every time you go. It's awesome.
Frosty. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man. It's a staple. Chocolate only, by the way.
No problem with the redhead as the fucking thing. You know, I know you hate redheads.
Barbecue bacon burger.
Dude, back in the day, Wendy's used to have a buffet too, where they'd have like a salad bar and stuff.
Yellow
crazy.
Wendy's, I would have taken Wendy's, but
Yellow Wendy's.
Yellow Wendy's is crazy.
Yeah.
You're right. That's true. I like the spicy nuggets.
That's my last pick there.
Okay.
Oh, spicy nuggets are awesome too.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, for my final pick here, I would be remiss. You know, I feel like it would hurt my reputation if I was to not pick as number 5. Dunkin' Donuts on my face.
Oh my!
You lost.
Damn, he just stole your final pick, James.
James was definitely going to snipe that. I know he loves Dunkin', despite popular belief here.
That's crazy.
Tony loves Dunkin'. I love Dunkin'. James
I love
also
Dunkin'
likes
coffee.
Dunkin'. Pretends he doesn't like Dunkin'.
I like Dunkin', but like, no way, man. No fucking way. Not happening.
James will not answer the text when he gets a Dunkin' thing.
Dude, I love
respond.
Dunkin's again another place that I can throw football to. Very close to me. If I wake up and
Why
I want
would
a
you
fucking
do that?
bagel,
But you can get the Schmeagol.
I don't have that near me. We don't have Sheets.
Yeah, but why the fuck I get a text in the morning when you're here talking about some Dunkin' when you go get a Schmeagol?
Because it's never been brought up. I don't know.
I think we got a Schmeagol last time.
Yeah, it was
so
based.
right.
Dude, I had a waffle sandwich last time.
Tony didn't like the coffee as much from Sheets as he did from Dunkin', so we go with Dunkin'.
I mean, there's a lot of coffee there. You tried one.
Nah, yeah, I put a bunch of bullshit in mine too, so I could get some extra energy. But
what's your final pick here, James?
Your last and final pick.
I'm gonna pick Dairy Queen.
That was okay. That was on my list as well.
I love Dairy Queen. Well, let me tell you, man. You
Dairy Queen's tremendous.
Get that flamethrower burger, man. You got to get no lettuce, add chili. Oh my god, the ultimate,
what the hell?
The ultimate burger.
I didn't even know you
had
could do that. Yeah, I didn't even know
You
you
get the
could do that.
flamethrower joint, chili, no lettuce, and then you get an Oreo Blizzard large. Tell them to mix in peanut butter sauce. Tell them to mix in the peanut butter sauce. That's the order, man.
Dairy Queen's also something I don't have near me.
Oh, dude, I mean, when in my hometown, like that was like it. It was like McDonald's, Burger King, Dairy Queen, and like
that's crazy.
Yeah, dude, Dairy Queen was the spot. Like I said, flamethrower.
What's a flamethrower burger? What's that?
I'm guessing it's a hot fucking burger, right?
Yeah, they put like hot sauce on it and stuff, and like it's got like a special sauce on it. Yeah, it's awesome, dude. And like you get the chili on it, adds a little bit extra kick there too. Get the fries.
Oh, they got pepper jack cheese on that and jalapeno bacon. Oh,
dude, it's fucking fantastic.
Yeah, you got to go there and get that cookie puss, Tony.
No.
The what?
A cookie puss. You fuck with that?
This can't be true.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a carve, the cookie puss. You know. Here, I'll show you real quick. You know what the fuck a cookie puss is. Check this out real quick.
What the hell is this fucked up?
I've never even seen that. What is that?
It's a Carvel fucking big ice cream cake
That's
thing.
fucked up.
Oh, you get like a birthday cake, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They'll write whatever on it too.
Yeah, they'll put some crazy shit on this. This guy's fucked up.
There used to be this place in my town. It was called Tasty
Looks like the picture above
Freeze.
it.
I don't even know if this exists anymore. But it used to be like a family-run like ice cream place, and they also had like, like
what was it called?
It was called Tasty Freeze.
Okay.
It failed out a few times and it sold.
Sure.
I think I see it. Is it TASTEEFRE?
Yeah.
That's right. I see it. I see the website, Tasty Freeze.
I remember it so much because like any restaurant I go in and I see like the sign with the food and it's like the lettering that you have to do by single by letter, and then it has the Pepsi logo in the middle of it and it's yellow. I know the food is going to be fucking awesome because that's just like an old school fucking.
You're right.
Like it's an old school way of doing things, and like
when you split your logo with a object, you're cooking.
Yeah, it's
you got the
unbelievable.
ice cream cone in the middle of the letters. You guys are kicking ass over here. I see you.
They did. They used to have like it was like built right beside this like little creek. So like you could get your ice cream. I remember when I was a kid, my grandma would take me there all the time.
Whoa.
And she would take me out to the creek too, and she'd throw me in head first and try to drown me.
I knew you were gonna fucking say that. She would make me eat a lot until I get cramps and I could not swim to the surface.
No, she'd take me out there and it was pretty cool. I mean, until my head was underwater. Crazy. Nah, it was cool.
Oh, okay.
We used to.
Dude, I like that chili cheese dog with the one slice of cheese just hanging on.
Yeah, dude.
Disgusting.
No, it's awesome, man.
Is
It's
it?
fucking,
Okay,
yeah.
this picture is not great. Have you seen this picture?
Yeah. I mean, this is like, and the food was super cheap. I mean, back when I was super young, like everything on the menu, like you get a cheeseburger for 99 cents, like super.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
It was a, pretty good sized burger too.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, you didn't put them in your top 5, so they will be closing down all their locations.
Yeah, they shut down like 4 times. I don't even know if they're still around.
Because you didn't put it on your list.
I didn't know if they're still around.
Dude, you want to talk about aesthetic in restaurants? Remember the Sandlot? Remember we went to that place?
Holy shit, they will get sued.
Yeah, you're done.
It was just the movie.
We told
The
Blue
Sandlot.
Wire.
We went in there. We went. Yeah, was that Chicago?
Yeah, that was Chicago. The Sandlot was in Chicago.
Yeah, we went to this fast food place called the Sandlot, and it was just everything from the movie. And the entire time, James is shouting that he's calling the cops.
James is a cop caller.
He's calling the cops immediately on this place for copyright
How is this place
infringement.
open?
Yeah. He kept saying, "Undersmith, this can't be right."
Because we gotta go to the Sandlot. We pull up and I was like, "This is the movie." And then I step inside and there's like movie memorabilia on the walls. I said, "This can't be." No. And then I order the food and it's like $35. This can't be.
Oh my god! Yeah, it was crazy. You're right.
This cannot be.
Yeah, I probably would have been cool and probably wouldn't have reported you if the food was reasonably priced. But you will pay.
You got Gumby's near you, don't you?
Well, Gumby's Pizza, but that's legal. That's illegal.
It's Gumby.
Yeah, they got. That's illegal.
They have the rights to the Gumby.
Yes, they have the rights to Gumby.
What? How,
yes.
I'm checking. I'm gonna have to ask them.
Dude,
they have Pokey the horse.
Pokey sticks. That's the breadsticks.
That's awesome.
I'm going to check the legality of all of this. This is not right.
You should, and then you will get it pulled back on you because they have the rights. They're a franchise.
I'm telling Blue Wire.
Blue Wire will take it down.
Well, there you go. That was the draft. Let us know other things you want us to draft, other bullshit. And
let me know your
this.
favorites, your top fives as well.
Gumby has pokey sticks. That's the horse.
The horse.
That's the horse from Gumby. All right, now it's time to get into WWE NXT.
Number
the
one.
very first one they ever did, February 23rd, 2010.
And
yes.
2010 was a hot year for pro wrestling, by the way, just to let you know.
Who are you letting know this?
Just
He's trying to tell himself that because not even he believes that.
No fucking way. Why would you lie to yourself like this? Well, before we get into NXT, the show that Tony picked, so make sure you remember that.
Macho told me that it was a great episode.
Macho wanted you to watch this?
He told me it was a great
savage year. What do you mean I picked that? Well, before we get into NXT, let's take a look at the Wrestling Observer news from around that time. We covered this area a little bit. I forget why the fuck. I had already some notes on this, but I'll try to dance around it. I want to talk a little bit about the intro to NXT here. From the Observer, February 22nd, 2010, WWE will introduce its first reality show since Tough Enough on February 23rd from Milwaukee. WWE NXT on Sci-Fi as a new way of getting the audience familiar with new talent. The show is said to be based on The Ultimate Fighter and Tough Enough. Will introduce 8 new wrestlers from Florida Championship Wrestling and use the reality format to try to make them stars. Keep in mind that the reality format. Vince McMahon says these kids crash and burned a lot. By putting them into this environment, we'll find out if they can make it. There's no better way to develop skills than being in front of an audience, and that makes for good television. ECW feels old. It feels tired. Sometimes our brands need freshening up. You have to continue to invent yourself.
Who said this?
Vince McMahon in 2010.
That's a crazy dude.
These kids crash and burn a lot, he said.
Wow. All the time about FCW, right?
I guess kids? So, yeah. Like the guys are churning through developmental, yeah.
On television, everyone on the show is making sure you know that these guys suck.
These guys are dog shit.
Yeah. They crash and burn because we crash and burn them.
Even the guys they attempt to put over, like Bryan, this whole show, it's just somebody else saying, well, he fucking sucks.
Nerd!
From the Observer, March 1st, 2010. There's a thing here. Have either of you played the Samurai Warriors game? You know about this? You heard about this?
I don't know about that one.
Wolong Fallen Dynasty?
It is not Wolong Fallen. No, and you're not playing that. No one is playing that.
Indeed.
Samurai Warriors was like a hack and slash thing. I think it was on... It might have been on Xbox, I think. But it was on PS2. I know that. But just a weird there. So the Samurai Warriors video game is promoting shows on March 6th and 7th at the Saitama Super Arena. The shows have named wrestlers dress up and do pro wrestling matches using the identity of characters in the video game. But there are some interesting matchups. The first night was Kichimoto and Kai against Kojima and Kazuhashi. Masahiro Chono versus Akira. Masakatsu Funaki versus Shuji Kondo. Takayama Segura and Harashima versus Aoki, Ibushi, and Ishimori. This is a crazy ass fucking show.
I haven't heard Shuji Kondo in forever.
Yeah, here's the card. Crazy, but yeah, that was the first night of fucking the show. So they all dressed up as characters from the game and wrestled.
That's crazy.
Unbelievable.
I remember when I was trying to come up with my moveset when I was training.
Yeah.
I kept trying to do the pop-up fucking power slam thing that Shuji Kondo used to do. And that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at it, you don't think much of it, but, sometimes the guys don't give you a lot. You got to really throw them up there, you know what I mean? To, like, get your body underneath it. It's a pretty killer move.
He's a strong fucking dude.
Yeah, very, very strong.
Jersey All-Pro on March 20th in Rahway, New Jersey features Samoa Joe versus Kazuchika Okada, which they put here. New Japan wrestler currently in TNA, but I doubt he'll get any chance to do this kind of match in TNA that he'll get to do in a main event here, as well as Teddy Hart and Jack Evans against Generation Me. None of these guys will ever make it, sadly.
I don't think so.
We will never see any of these.
Never again.
I was so excited. I was so excited to tell you guys this because this is unfucking believable. We made a joke about this, and I cannot believe that we were actually telling the truth. The Orlando Jordan bisexual angle was originally on the books for WWE in 2006.
Yeah, that's right.
Dude, Hulk Hogan on Bubba Love Sponge blaming WWE for that angle was real.
Yeah, that happened.
That is so fucking unbelievable.
That's incredible.
I I had to read this 4 times to make sure I wasn't going crazy. They had picked out the guy, and Trinity was to be the girl. This is in WWE. It was set for the relaunch of ECW as an attention-getting device when the idea for ECW was to be an internet-only product. Meltzer writes, in hindsight, can you imagine what a disaster that would have been trying to tour with an internet-only product? Yeah, I know, right?
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy is about that is I feel like Shane McMahon politic for that for 20 years.
When ECW, when they first bought ECW.
Yeah, and then Triple H did it.
Yeah, you're right.
just took the blueprint, really.
Yeah, you're right. Meltzer said, anyway, Jordan ended up getting himself fired for things having to do with real-life application of the gimmick before it even got started. The gimmick got off to a bad start as both TNA management and Spike management weren't exactly thrilled with the guy rubbing all over him and slowly rubbing around his crotch. By the way, the guy with him is the same guy who ended up getting him fired from WWE, so it's not an actor playing the role. They showed the guy and the woman coming in the ring with him, but everything else was edited and no hints of bisexuality were even given on commentary. The woman is an Illinois area valet who goes by the name of Santana G for High Voltage Wrestling. So that gimmick being a thing that he wanted to do in WWE.
Well, of course, they never brought up
Hogan's never wrong.
They didn't, it wasn't the bisexual thing at TNA either. He's in the nightclubs.
Yeah, he was just he was a party guy. Yeah, he just had a lot of friends.
Yeah, Taz was seeing him in the nightclubs or something.
In WWE news, District Court in Lynn, Massachusetts decided against proceeding any further with the Orton case from January 9th after the Boston show where Orton was accused of spitting gum in the face of a 15-year-old who asked for his autograph after he was leaving Kowloon's restaurant. The official reason was no probable cause found. Essentially, there was not enough evidence to go forward. I thought this was pretty funny after seeing the MJF thing.
That's what I say. It sounds like MJF just took over where Randy Orton stopped.
Yeah. Mark Jindrak must be hanging out with MJF.
It's the domino thing. It's the Mark Jindrak to MJF domino.
Yeah. Holy shit. Very similar, actually. Look, they look alike, too. Maybe he is just Mark Jindrak.
Oh, yeah. They probably have the same body right now, too. They're both pretty ripped.
Yeah. The erection of perfection. That's right.
That's a good gimmick.
The Observer from March 8th, 2010, and UFC news, James. I know you'd be excited about this.
Oh, of course.
Frank Mir found himself in the center of controversy over remarks made on Mark Madden's radio show, where he said that he wanted Brock Lesnar to be the first person to die in an octagon-related death.
What would that entail? Exactly.
The comments caused an uproar and then questions, given that many fighters have used terms like I want to kill him and I want to murder him in pre-match hype, including Lesnar himself in building up the second Mir fight. The term octagon-related death struck a nerve, and when Dana White returned from Australia, he was so mad that he wanted Mir to become one of the first main event fighters to walk the proverbial plank. So I guess he just said he wanted him to die in an octagon-related death. That was the issue.
I can't imagine being so fired up. Yeah, I can't imagine being so fired up. That's pretty. That's pretty crazy. Yeah. That's like a thought-out sentence.
Yeah. What would an octagon-related death be other than you killing him? Like the octagon falls on him?
Even then, I don't think that would kill Brock Lesnar.
You're right. Yeah, probably not.
It's probably, the Harley Davidson is the official motorcycle of the octagon. Maybe it's something to do with that.
Yeah, well, Miller's not giving him enough money, so he's going to drink the Coors, of course.
Ooh.
And more UFC news for you, James. Your man, Chuck Liddell, is in the news here. A strange
He created CTE.
You're going to love You're going to love this one. This is, I think this is going to make you like him even more. There was also a strange Chuck Liddell video that surfaced on YouTube this past week. The video included a hot, naked blonde woman reported as his current girlfriend in a gym doing cardio, and then Liddell showed up also naked and started working out on various machines, a hack squat machine, as well as doing pull-ups.
He had a hack squat at his house?
Yeah, with his naked girlfriend. They're both doing naked hack squats.
That's pretty insane.
The video, which was reported to be for an internet marketing campaign by Reebok, which Liddell has a sponsorship with, was pretty quickly taken down.
The naked hack squat was for Reebok?
No shoes.
What the fuck? Are you sure Reebok just didn't want naked Chuck Liddell and his girlfriend hack squatting?
Maybe Chuck Liddell sent them the wrong video. They just put it up
they
anyway.
Probably asked him to do some shadow boxing in the gym, and him and his girl got together and did naked hack squats.
Naked pull-ups.
That's like I said, he created CTE, so.
Yeah, he definitely had some in 2010.
Chuck Liddell lived 4 lives by 2010.
He had many videos like this. In TNA news, Bischoff also claimed Hulk Hogan was offered the Mickey Rourke role in The Wrestler.
Who?
Hulk Hogan.
No way. Yeah, he was in Metallica too.
That is true. Bischoff said Hogan did turn down the role. It was offered to him by one of the agents at
I wrote
William
Anger 18,
Morris.
brother. For Metallica, dude. Ain't that right, Bubba?
100%. Bischoff said it was turned down by his agency when they read my company. Hogan has some affiliation with a group called Micro Championship Wrestling, which is touring
Dude, they're
touring midget
still
wrestling
touring.
troupe. They are still
Yeah,
going.
dude.
Yes.
We were they're on IWTV. We were like, what?
This wouldn't be the same group that Spike has ordered a few TV shows from, as the group was Puppet and Tio, who we found out is one of our friends' uncles.
Oh, yeah.
Who were used in the Nashville TNA days. This group's big star is Meatball, who was the 300-pound obese guy who TNA used once. They are taping a pilot on March 4th in Nashville at the Impact Zone, and Bischoff and Jason Hervey are looking at shopping the pilot around, but Hogan is cutting promos for the group. Have you watched any of Micro Championship Wrestling, like the Hogan era?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, we should check.
There
we
was,
should check that
Micro
out.
Championship Wrestling, and then there was what was it? It was like a game came out on the same time. I remember it was like some Connect game.
Hulk Hogan's main event. You talking about?
Yeah, was that the Connect one?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
that game was terrible.
Yeah,
that was nuts.
I
man.
never played it.
Yeah, I played it. It was rough. Yeah, just
You
because
played it on the Connect?
Yeah, because
How do you play? Like, what did you do?
Oh, well, it has like certain movements that you do to do the move or whatever, you know. Because the Connect, it's not like it had like a super robust, like you couldn't like move around and do stuff. You know what I mean? It was like you kind of trigger different things with your movement. So
okay.
your body slam, you do with your arms.
Okay.
And it captures the arms.
Okay. Do the arm thing.
Yeah, really.
Okay.
Do a body slam, you do the Taka Michinoku taunt and do the body slam.
Whoa, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, Connect was dog shit. I remember trying to play like some rafting game where you go down water in a raft and then like you move left and right, and it was so terrible.
And then
at
I
picking up your
drowned
movement.
in real life.
Exactly.
You know what?
James' grandma threw me in a lake.
Well, at least you got the ice cream, Superman ice cream.
You're right.
It's crazy because like that era of Connect sucks so bad, and then like the next generation, they said everything's gonna be Connect related.
Yeah,
How did that happen?
It all
don't
had to be
know.
Connect. Yeah,
I
that was
don't know.
crazy.
I think what just came out, the PS VR 2. Is that like similar to that?
Yeah.
Probably
No, that's
better,
like
I imagine.
no, that's better. That's VR. It's different.
Yeah, okay.
But Connect was total gimmicky
Yeah.
dog shit. Yeah.
Last piece of news here in NXT news. This week is the week they figured out that Michael Tarver's finisher and Big Show's finisher are the same, and that Tarver's entire character needs the punch as his finisher since he's doing a boxer gimmick, but Big Show has precedence with the finisher. So
That's
Michael
awesome.
Tarver fucked at the beginning of
Michael
his
Tarver
run here. Yes.
Had a finish?
Yeah, it was a 1.9 knockout punch.
Oh,
Remember, he was
brother.
the knockout guy. Anyway,
Yeah.
Big Show. Big Show didn't have this move.
That's what Vince said too.
Big Show didn't have this move called the choke slam that he could have just done.
No, he has to
of-
do that. He has to do the KO.
Dude, remember he started doing the spear, and I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing,
He
Big
did
Show?
do
Why are
the
you doing
spear, yeah.
spear? What the
Remember, he
hell?"
started
Yeah,
doing the yes taunt too.
He did the alley oop.
Oh man, I don't even want to talk about that era. I hope
Yes, champ, Big Show.
I hope we never have to cover that, man. Holy, where they tried to fucking co-opt the yes chant and say it was
Yes.
it was
Stephanie and Big Show came up with
dude,
that.
holy shit.
Oh,
What a bad era.
that unlocked some terrible memory for you.
Well,
I
speaking
just
of-
remembered,
go
Johnny. You were talking about the Hulk Hogan movie thing.
Yes.
The
The
director
wrestler.
came out and said, for the record, the role was always Mickey Rourke. It was never Hulk Hogan.
That's not true either, because Nicolas Cage was going to be the wrestler guy.
Well, for the record, fuck you, Hulk Hogan. I think that's what he
Hulk
meant.
Hogan's never wrong, dude. Even when I'm wrong, I'm right, brother.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to be Nicolas Cage, which would have been a ridiculous wrestler movie if Nicolas
That
Cage
would have been
was there.
awesome. Nicolas
That'd been
Cage and Nick Gage in the same building. I would have rocked my world because they filmed shit at CZW. Was Nick Cage in jail
Right.
at that time? No, Nick Cage would have been in jail at that time. There you go. That is it for The Observer. And speaking of tremendous eras of wrestling, let's talk about the first episode of NXT.
All right, now it's time to get into NXT.
NXT,
We
NXT,
are
NXT,
wild
NXT.
and young.
So, guys, if you remember, 3 weeks earlier,
song.
Vince McMahon said ECW is dead, and now the new evolution of pro wrestling is going to begin in 3 weeks. That's how they ended
next
ECW.
evolution, Tony. Please.
That's how they ended it, just
Yeah.
by Vince coming out on the stage and saying ECW's dead.
Was that when Ezekiel Jackson retained the title or whatever?
He won it for
I
the first
don't know.
time versus Christian.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay. And then Vince said ECW's sons. Okay. Yeah, Wild and Young by the famous group American Bang is the song for NXT. American
Good
Bang
song, by the way.
out of Nashville, of course.
Wait, what? You
and
like the song?
That's a good song. It's like a nostalgia hit, you know. You just hear it and it brings back all the good memories of NXT.
I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I ain't got that.
I got a loogie. I got a loogie for your face.
I really like this intro. I'm digging it a lot. Let's
Holy
go NXT.
shit, man. That's insane. Dude.
I
It's like a
respect that,
nostalgia
Tony.
thing.
I have no nostalgia for this.
It's like right when I was getting into
remember it.
YouTube, you know, because 2010 was when I started YouTube, and then I was
Yeah.
like,
But you were doing
NXT and-
Starcade.
Bro, no, that was 2011.
That was-
Wild and Young Starcade.
Starcade was so base, Tony. I gotta tell you, you really outdid yourself with the booking on that one. That was like,
Well, just wait, NXT Starcade is coming back this year.
oh shit! Hey, you want to do a crossover with us?
Oh my,
All right, let's do it.
Yeah,
We're booking it
Yeah.
right here, right now.
WCW Pro over here.
yeah. We got Marcel Barthel's Undertaker.
Well, American Bang only put out one album and it had that song on it, and then they stopped doing albums. So,
That's all right. They probably got that WWE money, so you know it's good.
and then they turned into another band called the Cadillac 3.
Mm.
I guess they lost a member.
They did lose a member. On this thing, I see 4 of them. What happened to the other guy?
So 8 rookies, 8 NXT rookies, 8 WWE pros, 1 dream. Well, here's the lineup for NXT Season 1. It is Skip Sheffield with William Regal. Skip Sheffield will go on to be the Ryback and tweet about eating corn the long way.
Shadow banned on Twitter. Elon Musk. He is asking.
Free my man.
Please free
Free our man.
Ryback.
He said
The
he has.
Ryback.
He said he has
Ryback.
1 million followers. He should be getting more than 15 likes.
It doesn't have anything to do with his protein he promotes every hour on
No.
the hour.
Come on,
Yeah.
bro. We have Darren Young with hair, with CM Punk with hair, who looks just like me.
CM Punk.
Justin Gabriel with Matt Hardy. Wade Barrett with Chris Jericho. David Otunga with R-Truth. Daniel Bryan with The Miz. Michael Tarver with Carlito. And Heath Slater with Christian. That is the lineup for NXT Season 1.
This is such a dumb idea.
I feel like it could have worked, just not on TV.
I don't know. I think that I don't know. Especially
Without all the game show bullshit and all that, like I feel like having a mentor for a bunch of dudes just for a show, I feel like could work.
Yeah, if
But
they
I-
took it serious, like
yeah,
a
but they
serious setting.
didn't right off the rip.
They did not. No, they immediately turned it into WWE. fucking
Yeah, if you
bullshit.
we'll talk about it. But if Brian was with Regal like he wanted or whatever,
See,
that
I
would have, you know,
honestly, the Miz and Bryan thing is probably the only good fucking thing they did, just because it was, you know, they knew everyone would be pissed about it and talk about it.
no,
and
yeah,
Bryan got
yeah.
to
But if
fight
they
the
made it
Miz.
like a
Yeah.
serious show and they put them together and it was
Probably
like,
have to
you know,
bury
serious
Bryan the whole time. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's how they could've
I
done it.
think the idea maybe would work in a different format, but
Different
yeah.
company, different
Yeah,
year.
yeah, a lot of things really.
Yeah, doing the
Yeah.
live unscripted format with these rookies have no clue what's like. I guess it was all for shoot, right? Like because they didn't actually know what was
That's
going
what
to
they
happen.
tried to say. I think probably some of it they did get like.
I mean,
shoot.
like you know
obviously
the Brian
matches
stuff
weren't shoot.
probably. I think
Yeah.
they because that seemed more. But like I think a lot of like hey kid cut a promo on Flowers or whatever they did.
Yeah,
later,
that's.
like,
I mean, like sending them out there just to fucking die. Like you're investing money in these dudes just to fucking make them suck.
Well, I mean,
like,
you know,
why?
I mean, it worked with the Miz and Daniel Bryan because Daniel Bryan is a world-traveled elite wrestler.
and
and
everyone
like-
online hated the Miz.
Yeah, right. So like that worked out perfect, and you know that's probably exactly what they're going for here. I assume
It was. Yeah.
that you know the one thing that we'll get from this show is hopefully this Daniel Bryan and Miz thing will be fine,
Right.
and we'll play off some people, and we'll do something
Yes.
good with this.
Yes.
But for people like Skip Sheffield or you know Michael Tarver,
Darren Young.
like you introduce these guys as rookies, and then like they are rookies, like they are.
That is that's a thing that sorry, I mean to cut you off, but that's a thing I feel like we've talked about this before, James and Tony. Like indies do that a lot, you know, the calling them like here's a student, here's this guy's a
Up and
future
comer.
star.
Yeah.
It's like he sucks now, but just you wait, he will be good.
Dude,
it's like,
they're
holy
gonna
shit.
do this. They're gonna do this short little NXT stint, and then they're gonna be ready for TV. They won't be a rookie anymore. That's how it works. That's crazy.
Yeah,
to
you
think
graduate. 10-year vet, Daniel Bryan has to graduate.
Yeah, I think I think it can work. Like I think the rookie thing works. Like I watch a lot of promotions where they'll debut somebody new, and then
Sure.
they'll have their debut match, and then they'll lose, and they'll lose, and they'll lose, and they'll lose, and they'll
Yes.
lose, and they will lose for ever. Like they will never win ever.
Yeah.
But they'll get closer and closer. But WWE doesn't work like that. So like you debut someone as a rookie, and then like
This guy sucks.
yeah, like
That's what you're saying, pretty much.
yeah, I'm saying the
Yeah.
system. Yeah, maybe this format would work if the system was different, but it's definitely not fucking working in WWE. You know what I mean? Here's rookie fucking Skip Sheffield, this fucking loser. Look at this guy with the hat. That's what they did the whole show. That's what they did. The whole show.
Here's this
Dude,
idiot
yeah,
with his big hair.
Dude, that was the commentary, like word for word. That was it.
Yeah.
They just buried like if the commentary's not going to get behind them, and it's not going to work either. It's
And what's
fucked up.
even funnier to James's point, like they try it here for the first time and try to figure it out. This is probably like the only it gets worse. They do more damage in the next seasons. Of
when they do the women's one, was that the next one, or is that a season
no,
after
the women's
that?
one's season 3.
Dude, they just
That
shit
is
on all the women the
crazy.
entire time. They had a gong at one point where the women would just gong the women when they were sucking.
Yeah, they had Michael Cole and Punk out there to say, make fun of these women now.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Dude,
it
Michael
was-
Cole with the gong was like the most annoying shit in the world. They would just bury all these women. It was hard to watch, actually.
Legit, the selling point of that season of NXT was, wow, this is a train wreck. You should tune in. And they made the commentary that way.
They were laughing.
This
They
show
would
sucks.
laugh.
Yeah, guys, this
They
show
would
sucks,
laugh.
doesn't it? Yeah.
I can't wait till this show gets taken off the air. Oh, this show's terrible.
It was on TV, I think.
Yeah, it was.
So we start the show off here, and it shows a wide shot of all the rookies standing there, trying their hardest to not talk or
Dude.
say anything.
And all rubbing their hands together.
Yeah, that's true. They all have they have idle stances like they're in a video game.
Yeah, you're right.
It is absolutely hilarious to me.
They're all in their gear.
Yeah, they're all in their gear, getting ready for the first ever episode
Yeah.
of NXT, and it's going down the path here, and you start seeing the guys. You skip Sheffield, fucking Wade Barrett. They're in the middle there. There's Daniel Bryan, fucking all-star, world-traveled, fucking elite wrestler, for the best in the room by far. And the guy, he's already laughing. He's already corpsing. Like he's already
Yeah.
laughing, like being involved with this. Because I assume when he came to WWE, like he had an idea of what he was going to do, and this was probably exactly what he expected.
He
from
knew
the
some
WWE
bullshit.
system. Yeah, this is probably like exactly what he fucking expected.
I can't remember. Because I went and met Daniel Bryan when it was like when the Seattle one of the games. I can't remember, but was it there or was it somewhere else where he was talking about like how they purposely made him dumb it down to be like stupid character on TV? Like they
I
asked
remember
him to
hearing
be
that
like
too,
an
yeah.
idiot. Yeah, so that's crazy that he came in and he knew he was going to be an idiot like right away. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna
Well,
be
back then,
stupid. That's
like
funny.
that was just the fucking system. Like he just comes in and like,
Yeah, what
you are-
option do you have?
Yeah, that's just how it is. So the Miz walks in and he looks at all of them and he calls Daniel Bryan out of the line. And this is the start of probably the more memorable thing from the entire run of NXT here was the Miz and Daniel Bryan.
Other than like obviously what comes after with the Nexus, like this is the only thing that anyone was tuning in for.
Yeah.
So the Miz says Daniel Bryan is an internet darling, which is crazy to hear. Like the Miz says Daniel Bryan is an internet darling who became a star on the minor leagues, the independents.
Dude, they hated the internet. 2010 hated the internet. I don't know what it was about the internet.
Fuck
and who-
them.
They
What
hated
hell,
the
these
internet.
Fucking CM Punk fans. And
The
Miz said,
small minority of the
it's a
internet.
very small vocal minority like you, Daniel Bryan. Miz says, people say you're great. You think you're ready for WWE? And Bryan says, yeah, I do. And Miz says, you have to learn to expect anything. So right now, I want you to go to the ring, introduce yourself. He says this next thing 4,000 times. I think they say, everyone says it 4,000 times through the rest of this episode. Go to the ring and show some personality and show some charisma. Holy fucking shit, man. I can't fucking hear it one more time.
Some personality in your wrestling? How about a little charisma?
Fans, what do you think of his personality and his charisma here tonight? Holy fuck. Fuck you, man. To your point of Tony, of Bryan coming in, like, knowing he was going to be stupid, it's so weird to think, just not even 10 years later after this, like, if you told somebody in 2010, hey, you're gonna have an NXT run, they would have a completely different reaction than when they hear that 10 years later.
Yeah, you're right.
So Daniel Bryan, the entire time that the Miz is talking to him, is corpsing. The entire time. And the Miz says, well, you can go out there to my music. So
yes, of course,
Daniel Bryan is going to go out to the Miz's music. The whole time this conversation is happening, by the way, fucking Ryback is standing in the back,
licking his lips, rubbing his hands,
looking like scuffed Steve Austin.
What was his name? He's like the meathead something.
Yip, what it do?
What it do, Tony?
Yeah, the corn-fed meathead.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yip, what it do?
Necklace, hat, Steve Austin gimmick.
Fucking crazy. He was also a Tough Enough guy.
Like Steve Austin, ECW, when he put the hat on Rey Mysterio. So
Skip Sheffield was in the last season of Tough Enough, the one that the $1 million Tough Enough they did on SmackDown. He was on that. He obviously did not win. Daniel Puder, of course, won that one. The Miz was in that as well, which is
Daniel
funny.
Puder.
Look at this.
That's crazy.
The Miz ended up here, and Skip Sheffield ended up exactly.
Yeah, here. Yeah, okay. So the Miz, what's crazy is, so Daniel Bryan goes out, and I don't know how they wanted to produce this show, but it was very interesting because Daniel Bryan leaves to make his entrance to the Miz's music.
Oh my god!
And then the Miz stands here very awkwardly. As everyone in the background is still idle posing and looks at the camera for a very long time.
Miz, it's the same exact shot. It's just Miz standing there, arms folded, staring directly into the camera while his music is playing, and it feels like, as James said, it goes on for a fucking eternity.
This was like a live shot though, because he had to go from wherever they were standing all the way to Gorilla and out. So like it was a little long walk. They should have been. I don't know if they were close to Gorilla or not, but it was definitely a little walk there.
And fucking Miz says, he finally talks after what feels like a half hour. He says, compared to me, Bryan's personality is dry as the Mojave Desert.
Got that Desert. Yeah, that big ass Desert.
He said Desert.
His whole thing is Daniel Bryan sucks on the mic. Yeah, the Mojave Desert.
Why don't you show me a little bit of that personality? Yeah, that charisma. Desert.
I'm going to slap some personality into him. And then he does a very, very creepy smile.
Dude, earlier he tells him, and have a catchphrase before he sends him out.
Yes, you must have a catchphrase. Good luck.
He said, WWE, you have to have a catchphrase or you will not survive.
All the pussies are as dry as the Mojave Desert.
You're not surviving in the Mojave Desert under any circumstance.
Big ass,
That's where Taker took the big show.
Yeah, you know what? Everyone did have all that stupid cat. What it do?
Yeah, of course.
You got your charisma catchphrase, everybody. You got your personality sentences.
Yeah. Your charisma catchphrase and your personality sentences. Mojave Desert style.
Desert. Yeah. So we got Michael Cole and I think Josh Matthews, right?
That's right. Yeah.
They're
one T. One T.
One T, everybody. Make sure you get that right. And they're on call with Matt Striker, who is backstage as the host of NXT.
Tight shirt and necklace.
Yes, Matt Striker, of course, known for taking a monkey flip from Rob Van Dam at WrestleMania.
Holy shit, yeah, correct.
And having a very bad match with Balls Mahoney at ECW December Dismember.
Killing the company.
The thing here with Matt Striker, I don't know if it's on this version, but later on or on the second season or something, he has a live headset so he can hear like commentators while they're commentating.
He reacts in the ring.
So he'll start corpsing in the ring as the commentators.
They do that a lot in season 3, the women's season. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, wow.
So they were very adamant on this show that no one had any personality. There is no charisma. There's nothing here.
Matt Striker says Matt Striker said, I jumped at the opportunity of an authentic look at 8 personalities or lack thereof, and I'll be waiting here for the reactions from Daniel Bryan. You guys all suck. You all suck. You really, really suck.
So now it's time for the Daniel Bryan Town Hall.
Oh, 10-year vet.
So, Mojave Desert.
Got that Desert. Take that shovel out to the Mojave Desert.
That's a good personality sentence. I like that.
Yes, it's very good, I think. I think I'll use
the
it.
catchphrase.
So Bryan says on the mic here, he says that his pro is The Miz, and the crowd, of course, boos because The Miz is a bad, bad man.
He says it's a tremendous reception. Oh, fuck.
You got that charisma catchphrase? You got that personality? Simmons, you got that Devert.
He says, I wish my pro was William Regal, but you get what you get. Yeah, I guess you do.
You
do.
So, of course, The Miz interrupts Daniel Bryan immediately. And Miz,
no time. Yeah, no chance.
Miz says, where's the charisma? Where's your catchphrase?
It's crazy, man.
Bryan says, I will fucking kill you. If you ever interrupt me again, you're going to die.
He says, Miz says, you may be a submission machine, but where's your charisma? How are you going to be a star in the WWE? How are you going to do it?
Yeah, how is it possible if you do not have a charisma catchphrase?
Or a personality sentence, man.
So Bryan says, he says, how are you going to become a star? And Bryan says, well, I think I'm going to go on a reality TV show, get a faux hawk, and come out here and act like an idiot.
Oh, you did that already. Miz says, oh, well, I have a catchphrase. I'm The Miz, and I'm awesome.
Dude, I'm so glad that this is like, looking back on WWE at the time, I wasn't like into it or anything until CM Punk, of course, changed up. And
sure.
Like that. But the ham fisting of catchphrases and charisma, I feel like
we needed a solid t-shirt. We need a t-shirt and you need a catchphrase.
Dude,
that's what it is.
WWE, I feel like, poisoned the minds of so many people.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it a little later tonight.
There are so many nickname bastards in wrestling now, and I cannot take it.
I can't take one more fucking nickname. I can't do it. So Bryan says, well, okay, I got a catchphrase for you. How about if we fight, you either tap or snap?
By the way, I'm pretty sure they did make a t-shirt of that.
They did. I remember it. Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
It was like a picture of his arms, I think, or
it
like
took
his hands
it took
or
a little
something.
bit of time, I think, to get the t-shirt done, but
yeah, well, t-shirts do take a while, James.
Yes, they do. Miz asks if he deserves to be in the same ring as him. The crowd says yes. Miz says, well, no, you don't. And he says, you failed. Miz then slaps him in the face and leaves.
You failed.
No commentary here. It is
awkward.
Very awkward here.
Why was there no commentary here? There's not it felt like they were like, not only is there no commentary, but then Bryan is walking to the ropes. They're not talking. It's forever. They show a replay. Still no talking. They come back from replay. Still no talking.
Yeah, that was weird. That was crazy.
What the fuck are they doing?
Well, anyways, we have a Triple H video package for anyone who may not know Triple H.
So I actually watched the Peacock version and the YouTube version
we watched
simultaneously
the YouTube
at the same time. Yeah. But they added the YouTube version had the Triple H King of Kings promo, and the Peacock version thanked American Bang for their great song.
Oh,
really? Wow.
I see. Wow. Okay.
So I think the YouTube probably they don't like American Bang.
Fuck American Bang. Yeah, fuck these sons of bitches. Speaking of Bryan, by the way, I don't know if you remember, because you guys obviously were fucking in the trenches like I was. Do you remember when Bryan? I think Bryan first got signed, and do you remember how, at least in my circle, the FCW roster page was a big deal.
It was,
because they would put indie guys on there, and you would find out their name
with
from the
roster
page
in the background.
Yes.
Yeah.
So somebody, I think it was on Woo, it was a big frenzy because they posted a picture. It looked fucking unbelievably real. It was fucking Bryan, and his name was Dirk Dick Butt.
So I don't remember. I don't remember Dirk Dick Butt, but I do remember Joey Samoa was a very big
Joey
one.
Samoa.
Joey Samoa.
Yeah.
Was a very big one.
Dirk Dick Butt was Joey Samoa. I remember, and Dirk Dick. I wish I could find.
Here's
I
a picture of
fucking
that.
found it. Oh my god!
Did you really? Here's the FCW roster thing that I remember.
It's a photo bucket one, so it's got a thing on it. But
people thought that was real.
people, dude, in 2010, we didn't know people could do this.
I like how it's EC3 and Drew McIntyre and Dirk
Derek
Dick Butt.
Bateman, Dirk Dick Butt, Drew McIntyre. You see Bray Wyatt's blonde ass hair.
Dick Butt's awesome.
He should have been that instead.
Yeah,
oh my
that's
god,
a lot of charisma, that name.
I'm so fucking glad I found that. That is so fucking funny.
Dude, I think I believed that too back in the day. I don't know why.
Hey, internet was different back then.
It was.
We didn't know about the inspect element back then. All right, we were rocking.
No way.
So we go backstage. Matt Stryker tells Dick Dirtbuck that he sucks.
Not Dick Dirk Butt. Dirk Dick Butt. Please
Dick
get it
Butt.
right.
Dirk Dick Butt. There it is.
You're already fucking up his personality sentence.
Whatever, I took your ass to the Mojave
Mojave.
From the Mojave Desert.
Because that's my catchphrase. I'm James and I'm awesome.
James Dirk Butt.
Richard Dirtbutt Johnson.
Dirk the Dick Butt.
Holy fucking shit. So yeah, this backstage segment, this whole show is circled around how much of an asshole can we make Daniel Bryan look? How can we make people not like him?
I just want to make sure you understand, as a viewer, that the independents fucking suck and they don't mean shit. And you internet fucking bitches, who the fuck made this? Who made the Dirk Dick Butt? Fuck you. Fuck you.
You will pay. Yeah,
that was Matt Stryker backstage on the mic. He used to say that.
Yeah, so Matt Stryker's back there. Brian, he says,
of course,
Brian,
from ECW, of course, Matt Stryker is telling this guy the indies fucking suck. All independent wrestling sucks.
Matt Stryker, who was on the indies, of course. He says, Brian, you were just slapped in the face on national TV. Your thoughts? And Brian says, well, I don't find it embarrassing. What I think about it is I'm going to get him back. Miz, I slap a lot harder than you do. And Stryker says, hey, he's your mentor. The WWE is about respect. How can you say that? And Brian says,
The WWE is about respect. The WWE is about respect.
Dirk Dick Butt.
Who did that? Who did that?
The WWE's all out of respect. Okay. All right.
And Brian says, listen, I've been in the business twice as long as he has. And Stryker says, you haven't been in the WWE for a minute.
Dude, this is the narrative.
Hell.
They want to fucking tell us the entire episode that anything you do before WWE doesn't matter. You're full of shit if you wrestle anywhere else.
Brian says, I want to be a star. Oh, go on.
It looks like here, Daniel Bryan, that you won
run
the...
sheet?
Yeah, it looks like right here that you're a piece of shit. It says here, your accolades are you won the Bryan Danielson Award for 15 straight years? Really? Okay. Well, I'm going to give you the WWE run sheet. It says here you're going to lose big time tonight, and I'm going to call you a bitch for the rest of the show. How about that? That's my catchphrase. Fuck you.
I like it.
Now get your dick butt out of here, buddy.
Take your Dirk Butt out of here, you son of a bitch. Let's try. Brian says, I want to be a star, but I'll give you a star on my own. And Stryker says, if you want to be a star, you have to listen to The Miz.
Dude, why is he so adamant? He's like so sincere when he says this, dude. Like, if you want to be a star in the WWE, you need to listen to The Miz.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. I could imagine being told that. Like, that's crazy.
The guy who has to change in his own locker room by himself in the hallway because he's eating chicken over bags.
The guy you've all hazed for years, I have to listen to.
The guy the Undertaker had to save to get back in the locker room. That guy. He's not that guy.
Hated this fucking guy. JBL
is not
was
that
going to
guy.
stick a broom up his ass, and you want me to listen to him.
This guy.
Chick magnet. That guy with the shorts.
The guy with the faux hawk in the reality show.
We have Carlito and Michael Tarver.
Carlito
High
with
package. High package.
Yeah, of course. Let's take a look at Carlito's rookie with his hat.
Okay, can you please explain to everybody? First off, everyone in 2010 was dressed like a Saints Row character. All of them, everybody.
You're right.
All from the Jersey Shore or whatever.
Very bedazzled. Everything is bedazzled. Everything has gems on it. It cuts to a Michael Tarver video package. Can you please tell me what Michael Tarver said in this video?
Well, he says, with my knowledge and skills, I will become the next breakout WWE superstar. And then he makes a T with his arms.
That's his thing, is the T with his arms.
He lives near Akron, Ohio. He is Mr. 1.9
Down in
seconds.
Ohio.
No, Johnny, you're getting that wrong. He's not Mr. 1.9 seconds. He says they call me Mr. 1.9 seconds.
Oh.
So everyone else calls him 1.9.
All of them.
I call you bitch and bastard. He can knock out any man in 1.9 seconds, and he said his dad, when he was a kid, made him run 5 miles a day in snow before school and church.
You are a victim.
Well, you're missing the fact that his father was Mike Tyson's sparring partner as well.
Ah, yes,
Okay.
he was a victim as well.
They say, this is the literal sentence. They call him Mr. 1.9 seconds because he can knock out any man in 1.9 seconds. That is crazy as hell.
They call him Mr. Wrestling because he can wrestle.
In 1.9 seconds. Dick butt.
They call
me
me
Dick Butt
because I have a dick butt.
In 1.9 seconds.
Yes, but you haven't been in the WWE for 1.9
You have to listen to
seconds.
your bro Carlito Caribbean Cool if you want to make it.
Caribbean cool.
Carlito is so checked out by 2010. No one should be taking advice from
You
Carlito.
need to be more like Carlito Caribbean cool.
Somewhere Ric Flair just looked up out of hesitation. What the hell?
You have to listen. You have to listen to Carlitos Cabana if you want to make it in the WWE.
You think Harley Race listened to Carlito Caribbean Cool?
Probably for 1.9 seconds.
Dick butt.
That's the most insane sense ever.
And then he makes the T with his arms. That's his gimmick. He makes the T with his arms.
That's a
Carver.
knockout thing. The T
Oh
with
my
the arm
God,
and the knockout and the 1.9. Hey, I bought into it.
This guy
1.9.
has the
I believe
longest
it.
video package ever, and he doesn't even knock anyone out in 1.9 seconds.
Well, that's the Big Show's move. What do you want from me?
Oh my God, dude. He said he wrestled for $20 before, which means that you wrestle on the independent, so fuck you, man.
Well, it doesn't matter.
That's how much FCW was paying him, $20 a match.
You're probably right.
Yeah, they're
He's
facing
getting
off.
paid $20 a match, and then he had to go fucking deal with Derek Bateman at a house party.
Has a fate worse than death.
You need to control your narrative. Don't let him do that to you.
Derek Bateman and Butch at a house party. I gotta fucking deal with these guys, and I gotta fucking wrestle Brett DiBiase.
Dude, I swear, Dirk Dickbutt shows up at this house party. I'm pissed.
So they're facing, it's Carlito and Michael Tarver.
Carlito Caribbean Cool.
And Mr. 1.9 seconds, as they call him, Michael Tarver. And they're
they call him
facing off against Christian and Heath Slater.
Yeah, Heath Slater also gets a hype video, and he is super not Heath Slater yet. He is like very soft-spoken Heath Slater here.
What did he say? He's a rock star without instruments?
Yeah, he I think that's what he said, and he knew that he wanted to be a WWE superstar ever since he popped out of his mom's womb.
That's absurd.
We're gonna put you back in there.
That's absurd.
He said he likes to showboat as well.
He's the one to watch Heath Slater, and he's about to blow your mind. All right,
man.
They do show Backyard Wrestling of Slater. Backyard Wrestling. They have footage of that.
We'd rather him do that because Mick Foley was a backyard wrestler.
That was FCW.
Oh, that's
Tony.
true.
That was at Burger King parking lot. He worked Hunter Rainer.
The Raider Maker? That's crazy.
You're both owed $20 now. So,
give him his damn money.
Please
give Hunter
him
his money.
Hunter is owed some money. Give him his money.
By the way, Blue Wire, give us our money.
Yeah, you ain't getting away with that.
Hey, yeah, what the fuck?
All right, so we got the banger matchup: Carlito and Michael Tarver versus Christian Slater, and we watched
Christian
this
Slater. Their tag team name is Christian Slater.
We watched
And
this
now
this week.
for the Deadlock plus 10 moment of the week.
This entire episode.
Dude, do you remember Slater Gator?
I do remember Slater
Yes,
Gator.
I do remember
yeah.
Slater Gator. I like
Titus
that.
was Titus and Heath Slater.
Titus was in a lot of things that were pretty entertaining, and then they just always.
He was in NXT season 2, I believe.
Well, they killed everything he was ever part of, so I don't know why.
He tried his hardest, and he's still there though. He's still got a job.
Did, yeah.
Good for him.
So Carlito and Christian, they were going to start the match, but Carlito calls out, he's Slater. He is the rock star without instruments. And Slater almost wins with a quick roll up early on.
No, sorry.
But I guess no one had any wrist tape for him because he's got no wrist tape on tonight.
That's a look, brother.
Carlito in the IWA Mid-South pants. Looking to make that $20.
He's trying to be in King of the Death 2010.
Christian hits Michael Tarver with the unprettier and wins the match.
What do you guys think of Christian doing the clap before he hits the unprettier? I always hated the
Christian
clap.
The big clap, like the
big clap.
wait,
to
with
fucking
raising
call him
his
up.
hands
The wake
back.
Up taunt.
Yeah.
The wake up
the
taunt.
big.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hated that big clap and then hits the,
Well, dude,
the kill switch, as they call it here.
I'll be honest with you. After he left TNA and came back to WWE and they put him back on ECW, you know, I felt like he was pretty checked out. I feel like he came back because it was just like, you know, I was here, I make good money here. You know,
I actually
whatever.
liked his run as ECW champion. I can't even lie. He had some fun. And we watched that one
With the corridor?
That
With
one
the
Dreamer
corridor?
match was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and act like I watched that. run
Sure,
or
I
anything.
respect that.
I've watched like clips and stuff of it.
Sure.
I was never really too into any of the matches. Maybe if I was like watching the show on a regular basis, like
Yeah.
my
Christian was
thoughts
actually
would
like
be a little
the
different.
bright spot of that show for a bit when he was champ. But then he stopped being champion, and then, you know.
I was really looking forward to him and Randy Orton when they were feuding over the World Heavyweight title for a minute.
Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
and it was, you know, it was actually like a pretty interesting story for a second, and then they just moved on. I said,
Yeah,
Is
right.
that when
it
he won the belt for a
yeah.
second and then he lost it the
Twice.
next night or so?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Okay.
but yeah, so Christian hits Michael Tarver with the unprettier, wins.
I wrote Christian does his 2K comeback. This sucks. Pants Carlito sucks. And then Christian hit the kill switch.
Yeah,
This is a follow-up from the Christian Carlito match from last night where they qualified for something or whatever. I don't know. They're just keeping the storyline alive.
well, Slater is just dancing in the ring, and as he's dancing in the ring, Cole says, "Now look at that charisma," which I feel like I'm in a different
Was that
realm.
sarcastic or not? I'm not
No, he said, "There's some of that charisma."
He said, I think this is what you're going to see on NXT over the next few weeks. I put, oh no.
Dude, that's crazy. Like, there's so many
Charisma.
fans that like think charisma is like how much you're moving or how much you're yelling in complete
Yeah,
sentences
you're
and
right.
stuff. It's like,
Never staying still is charisma.
yeah, it's like that. This actually lasted forever. Like, I feel like maybe there was like
They
younger
still do that.
people. Yeah, they still
Yeah.
do that, but not as like blatant as here. They were like,
Sure, yeah.
he needs charisma. Start moving and speaking in full sentences now.
Yeah, you're right.
Get a catchphrase. Yeah.
You gotta have a catchphrase because that's charisma. Well,
Yeah,
it
you're
shows Straight Edge Society backstage with Darren Young.
Darren Young, the South Beach party boy, Darren Young. I don't really remember. I don't remember.
I don't, dude. Did they ever do anything with that?
Maybe they did. I
feel like it went straight to the Nexus and like they dropped it.
Yeah, I don't think-
Yes, I think so too.
I think maybe that was like his FCW run was like South Beach Party Boy or something maybe, but I don't
because
remember
he
it on
does.
WWE.
So he does the Nexus, right? And then like I can't remember anything he does after that. I mean, he does like Primetime Players. I know that far out, but like
but
between
with NXT
them,
and stuff and Nexus.
yeah, like what
I
does
don't know.
he? Does he go Nexus and then he's gone and then he comes back as Primetime Players? He turns heel and feuds with Hornswoggle on NXT.
Okay.
Oh, oh my God, he is stuck in NXT forever. Do you remember after that fucking season they did like a redemption
Holy
season?
shit, that totally the never-ending NXT
Never
redemption.
ever, yes, never-ending NXT redemption season. I cannot fucking believe I forgot about that
Dude,
era.
That was like we have a TV contract. Do we need to produce television?
Yes.
Wasn't that what it was, or was it
Yes,
internet?
no, it was TV and then internet.
Wow.
Because NXT Redemption era was when they did Tyson Kidd versus Yoshitatsu for an action figure leg on a pole.
What?
I was at that show, yeah.
I've never seen that. Wow.
Yeah, we should watch that. Tyson Kidd versus Yoshitatsu action figure leg on a pole match.
Wait,
on
why?
NXT. I don't
I mean,
remember
what
why.
did they like? Oh, okay. Like what?
It was like
they
it
got
was
the
like
leg. They needed it for
yeah.
to finish the thing. It was like
I think Tyson Kidd like broke a Yoshitatsu figure, and that was the feud.
that sounds awesome.
But yeah, so NXT
Redemption went
era, I
on,
forgot.
and then May 2012 is when they started like the current NXT.
Yes, right.
What they have now, I guess.
So to answer your question, James, from like 10 minutes ago, I have no idea what the fuck he did.
What was my question?
Darren Young. What did Darren Young do?
Okay. Yeah.
Was he the party boy?
Sure.
They also show R-Truth giving David Otunga advice, and David Otunga is here in glasses and bedazzled hoodie.
Bedazzled hoodie. 2010 was nuts. Everyone is a Saints Row character. It's absurd. So now we have Darren Young versus David Otunga.
There was a difference here. There was a difference here on this YouTube and Peacock. So when Darren Young makes his entrance with CM Punk, they cut the sign from YouTube, but it was on the Peacock version. And there's a sign that says, "Every time Punk speaks, I drink."
Holy shit.
Oh, wow.
Because the Straight Edge Society stuff.
Sure,
they cut that on YouTube, but they left it on Peacock.
The Darren Young Straight Edge Society gimmick here is, of course, Straight Edge Society want nothing to do with Darren Young. They even do like a picture-in-picture promo of Punk here, saying that he doesn't know why he's on the show or why he's dealing with Darren Young. And if Darren Young wishes to be mentored by the Straight Edge savior CM Punk, he has to learn to accept Straight Edge into his life.
Holy shit.
Punk looks exactly like I do right now.
This is a fun era for Punk. I've watched a lot of stuff from that era. It's very good.
Yes, dude. Yeah, I mean, fucking Serena Deeb here is fucking awesome too in that angle. Shaved her head and all that shit.
What about the DOC?
Oh, yeah, that was awesome.
The DOC. The Doc. He's not the Doc yet. He's just Luke.
Oh, okay.
He was Festus, and then he's not anymore.
That was a crazy retcon. Festus didn't have something wrong with him. He was just a fucking drug addict.
That's a crazy gimmick.
Jesse was feeding him drugs.
Oh, he did say that. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
We've done so many of these episodes, I forget about all of our good bits.
So David Otunga got that video package, got the Saints Row jacket on.
Big jacket.
Dude, this
Yeah,
guy,
big jacket
this
glasses.
is crazy, man. It looks like fucking get out of hell type character, man. Look at this guy.
He's insane.
He said he met Obama.
Twice.
Twice.
And if you didn't
And
know,
really-
his wife is Jennifer Hudson.
So Deb didn't know this, and she was like, "Whoa," which I'm guessing is like why they kept him here, because that's what everyone's response
Yeah.
was.
No, they never got married. Actually, they never went through.
Is that
and they never
right?
got married. Yeah, it was his fiance, and then they never got married.
Oh, worked.
Yeah. Well, he went
She
to
met
Harvard.
Obama.
Yeah. Burr.
Obama yelled.
Obama burn. Jennifer Hudson burn.
Went to Harvard
Go
Law
Dust.
School.
Dan Riker doesn't get the TikTok things. Dan Riker, download TikTok. I know you're listening.
Oh, he doesn't get it? He doesn't get the bird thing?
He says he likes it because we do it, but he doesn't get the gimmick. No.
Okay, well, here, we'll just put it in. Beefy, add the noise in, all right? I'm
We will
David.
do it for you.
I'm David Otunga. Burn. And then right after every sentence I end, I'm David Otunga. I met Obama. I met Jennifer Hudson. I'm dating Jennifer Hudson. I went to Harvard Law School.
You like that?
Thank you for the edit, by the way.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Beefy.
Yeah.
So David says he's from Hollywood. Nobody has a body like this. He's the best looking. Face looking so smooth and so fresh. Come on, look at his face.
Come on, look at this
Dude, he
dude.
kept
He
showing
started-
pictures of him with the hair. It's nuts.
Model pictures.
Crazy
He studied
hair.
for 3 years at a Harvard Law School, and he can't get caught up on the haters because they're jealous of me. That's what James tells me every week.
Yeah, the same outfit.
He says, I've never failed at anything in my life, and I don't plan on failing now. And if you don't know me, you should. Come on, man. Google me. That was his fucking catchphrase. I forgot. Google me was his catchphrase for years.
No.
Google me. Burn.
As sheaves me, burn.
Dude, it showed Obama and then it cut to David Otunga pointing at the screen, which was crazy cut.
Look at Obama. Look at him.
Dude, this is the most VH1 ass show I've ever seen. This might as well be Flavor of Love. He might as well have been tried out for that show.
Wasn't David Otunga on VH1?
Maybe.
David Otunga
Google
was
him.
on season 2 of the VH1 dating reality show I Love New York.
Oh, what? Yo,
Yeah.
that's
Jennifer
crazy.
Hudson. or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I love
Oh,
New
shit.
York, bro. That
Dude,
shit's legendary, man.
That
Flavor
whole
of
era
Love.
of that shit, Surreal Life and Flavor Flav and all that shit
Oh,
was
Flavor of
my
Love was-
that was
shit.
crazy.
Yeah, that
Flavor
was
of Love,
super
yes,
based,
dude.
yeah.
I Love New York was fucking sweet too. Yeah, Surreal Life, all that fucking shit. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, he had the hair and everything here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Otunga starts the match with a lockup with a hover hand. That'll
Holy
be
fuck.
500 Hindu squats. They go straight into the comeback, skip everything else, and then
It's the 2-minute match.
Yeah, Otunga then hits Darren Young with, of course, his signature move. You can Google it. The CTE Buster.
The most fucked up spine buster ever.
It's where he grabs you by your head and then makes sure you can't tuck and slams your head into the mat.
Google me, because you're going to forget who I am after this match.
Google me.
Chuck Liddell was taking notes on that one.
Wait for his next
How
fight.
how can I throw my own head into the ground this viciously?
Love the Iceman.
David Otunga gets the win here, and Punk and the Traitor Society just walk out and do not help out Darren Young at all.
So tonight we're going to get Chris Jericho versus Daniel Bryan.
Woo! I remember watching this live because I remember that match and being excited for that match.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, somebody requested this somewhere. I don't know who it was, but
maybe Chris
Jericho probably. It's
Yeah.
probably
Well,
Jericho.
Jericho. Probably was Jericho.
He invented NXT.
Yeah. Somebody ask him it. We'll know. So we get a WWE Divas propaganda video.
Sexy, smart, powerful. Can someone make that video, but about us? Like us three?
Sexy, burn.
Yes.
Yeah, we need a sexy, smart, powerful hype video for the Deadlock podcast, please.
And then
But more importantly, we need to talk about Raw, James.
Yes, John Cena and Batista Raw recap, of course, heading into
Raw rebound.
WrestleMania.
Yes, of course. This past week on Raw, Cena said, add me to the list with Bret Hart of people Vince McMahon has screwed. Because at the Chamber, Cena won a match, and then Vince immediately said, Batista is now facing you for the title, and Batista won. Okay.
That's awesome.
Money in the Bank exists. Pretty sure.
Yeah, whatever. Don't worry about that.
Vince says, I'm all about business, and my business arrangement with Batista meant that he could get a title match anytime, any place. And tonight, I'm going to put you in a match, and you'll face Batista in the main event if you win.
I
that
hear
match.
you, Batista. Got that Batista?
Well, to face Batista in the main event of Mania, you have to face Batista tonight. And Batista low blows Cena, and Cena wins. And then Batista spends the next 5 minutes brutally beating him with a chair.
Dude, and they do like this weird camera effect when he does it too. It's
Yeah,
funny.
he's melting.
I also just want to make sure that, I don't know if we stated enough here how ridiculous these guys look in these interview promos. But Michael Tarver and David Otunga look absolutely fucking insane. I just want to make sure we cover that
They're
enough.
insane
here.
looking, yeah. Saints Row characters is an unbelievable description of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
that's
fucked up.
perfect.
So Chris Jericho versus Daniel Bryan, your main event for NXT 1.
Yes, I mean, big fucking match here. That's a pretty fucking big deal if you're an internet fan, a piece of shit.
Yeah, you're a loser, bitch. Yeah, that's a
exactly.
good match for you.
Why
They
am I
also did a
watching this
John
show?
Cena "Don't try this at home" video, by the way. These moves take years to perfect. Don't try this at home. Right after David Otunga gave Darren Young the biggest CTE of his career.
Yeah,
They had to play that.
It was rough, man.
Yeah, that wasn't on the Peacock version because they can try it at home
Oh.
if you watch Peacock. But
I
you know,
see.
YouTube, they gotta let you know.
And of course, next week, Matt Hardy and the flamboyant South African Justin Gabriel will be on NXT.
Indeed.
Flamboyant South African is what he was.
It's a good character. His hair is nuts.
He is nuts. He is nuts still to this day.
He's the dare wolf.
Right.
So Wade Barrett, of course, Chris
Wade
Jericho's rookie. He's just out here. You don't have to imagine nothing.
Yeah, I'm Wade Barrett, leader of the Nexus.
That was a pretty good impression, actually.
Not bad.
Thank you. Yeah, so Jericho says, I don't want her to ring announce me, the ring announcer, of course. I want you to do it. He points to Wade Barrett. He says, give me the introduction I deserve right now. And Barrett says, I'm Wade Barrett.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Wade Barrett.
I'm Europe's #1 bare knuckle fighter.
Put that on a shirt. You got the catchphrase.
I don't care where any of you have been all over the world. Chris Jericho has been there first, and he's won a title. And Jericho says, I just want you to introduce me, man. Just fucking introduce me. And Barrett looks at him and says, fair enough.
That was awesome.
Jericho
actually.
looks back at him. Oh, fuck you then.
And he introduces him. He says, oh, that's pretty good. Good job.
So now we have Daniel Bryan.
They did a little hype video for Chris Jericho and his new heel turn hair, by the way, because he's a serious guy now in the suit.
He's not a clown.
Right.
It shows him as a clown.
Doink. He's doink. I can't believe they made you doink.
So Bryan comes down, shoves Miz out of the way to get down the rail.
That was awesome.
Yeah, so Daniel Bryan starts the match with Chris Jericho going for that code of honor.
Well, of course, there's two ROH World Champions here, James.
Yeah, you're right. Wow, look at that.
That's
Well,
incredible.
Jericho,
I'm stealing that.
Jericho does not adhere to the code of honor.
Bullshit. I wrote the same thing. I wrote Jericho. Brian goes with code of honor. Jericho slaps his hand, and then Pi faces him.
I remember that was like the exact sentence they would use. It looks like he did not adhere to the code of honor.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Josh Matthews
can't do that these days.
No, can't even figure it out. Period. Josh Matthews said that a lot of people know Bryan because he has been on the independent circuit for 10 years.
He tries to put him over. Yes.
Cole says, "Well, I have never heard of him."
Josh said everyone has heard of Daniel Bryan. Cole says, "I've never heard of him." And Josh says, "You haven't heard of a lot of stuff."
He said I haven't heard of Bryan until he showed up on NXT. That's the first time I ever heard of him.
Why lie?
Me when I'm lying. Matt Striker interviews Wade Barrett ringside like a shotgun Saturday night.
Yes, that's what I thought. That's what I thought too.
Oh my God, I didn't even think of that. You're right.
And Barrett says, "I'm gonna watch the match."
Yeah, Striker says, he said, "What are you learning by watching Chris Jericho?" He says, "Jericho is quality." And Striker says, "What are you learning, you fucking idiot?" And Barrett says, "I explained it to you.
If you would listen.
This is quality you require to be the best in the world. Get the fuck away from me, you little weirdo."
So then Jericho takes a dragon screw like shit. Then Bryan penalty kicks the hell out of him for it.
You're right.
Cole says that Josh Matthews is like the rest of these internet guys, reading their stupid tweets and blogs and dirt sheets.
Yeah, and tweeting. Yeah, he says, you think you should know because he wrestled in a high school gym? I should care? You're like the guys reading the dirt sheets and tweeting.
Dude,
holy shit.
We talked about it the other day. 2013 Twitter was crazy. 2010 Twitter was probably a nuclear zone.
It was insane back
out of
then,
control.
bro.
Yeah, man, that's different. Yeah. So Bryan comes back in with the suicida, but Jericho catches him like shit and throws him ring first into the table.
Which I don't believe was meant to happen, but I think that's what people remember most from that match.
Dude, that was insane. They replayed that like a million times, and then I think they say on commentary, "Oh, Chris Jericho is smart enough, is he reversed it?" And
he reversed it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he reversed it. Yeah, of course. But he annihilates him into the fucking into the announce table. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, you can see it on his side. It's all red. He's fucking crazy bruised up early from this.
Yeah, insane.
Yeah, so then Jericho catches Bryan off a springboard into the walls, but Bryan rolls through into a knee bar. Crowd is pretty hot for this at this point.
Yeah.
Jericho grabs the rope to break it, then hits a surprise code breaker, and it shows all the NXT stars backstage.
All of them.
Rubbing their hands.
Indeed. Look at the charisma radiating off the hands. So Jericho locks in the Lion Tamer on Daniel Bryan, and he taps out.
It looked good. I mean, I feel like it was the first time Jericho's done the Lion Tamer in a minute too, which I thought was like cool. You know,
he probably said do the Lion Tamer.
Yeah, Bryan said do the Lion Tamer to me. Yeah, you're right. Fun little match. It was nothing crazy, but seeing fucking Bryan Danielson wrestling Chris Jericho on TV was fucking pretty cool. So.
And then The Miz gets in the ring and starts beating the shit out of Daniel Bryan.
You are a rookie! You are a rookie! Holy shit, okay.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, actually.
Stomped him out big time.
Matt Striker's then backstage with all the stars. And he says, "This is NXT."
Triple H style? No.
It's even worse, actually. He says, "Next week, we will continue to make history. This is the future. This is unique. This is NXT."
Holy shit, Carl. When he said this is unique, fucking cringe so hard.
We are wild, and they do a recap too. The end of the show, and recap of the show that you just watched.
They show the Bryan bump a million times, of course.
Of course, yeah. Holy fuck, man, that was. How the fuck did anyone watch this after this other than wanting to see Bryan?
That's
right?
all. That's the only reason I watched it. I want to see Bryan. I want to see what they do with him.
This is NXT.
They knew they were cooking with that. They kept that catchphrase for years, man.
Nah, now it's we are NXT.
I'm trying to find the ratings that this show got. So the first episode of NXT did 1.70 million viewers, which was like 1.35.
What did the ECW before that do? Do you know?
The last ECW did a 1.14, so it's up. But then the week after it goes to a 1.24, then a 1, then a 0.9. So it gets pretty good. It gets down to like a 0.8 at some point, 0.79.
Oh, wow, jeez.
Yeah, so people are
those
not
are like
too hot about
Superstars
the
levels of ratings.
Yeah, really.
There's a quote from Daniel Bryan that I was like looking up video to see what he said on this. He said, "The NXT I was on was stupid. One of the challenges was drinking soda. A minute of live television was me trying to down a big gulp of soda, and he didn't like soda. He doesn't drink soda."
They had to like run the stairs all the way up through the crowd, go to the concession, drink a soda, and then come back.
Yeah.
They also made fun of Bryan for not eating meat and not having a TV.
That's right. And then he continues on here, says, "It was rotten. Going from Indies to NXT didn't feel that big."
Damn. Yeah, still doesn't.
Still doesn't to this day.
Doesn't now.
Oh yeah, while we're sitting here, man, Sari is free from the WWE. Let's go. Yes, sir. Hey, our first show in Japan, April 16th. Interesting dates.
Oh, really? Is that her first show in Japan?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it
Really?
is. Yeah, April 16th.
Oh, I thought it was before. I thought it was May.
I read May and then I saw April 16th.
That is incredibly interesting. If you say,
I agree.
Just to say so myself.
I think very good.
Yeah, I think that's fucking amazing. But yeah, so that was the first episode of NXT. James, what did you think overall? You love this? What did you think about this? You love this? And give me a catchphrase sentence.
I loved hanging out with you guys.
Listen, James. You haven't been in the WWE for a minute.
You have to listen to your pro.
You have
Tony.
to listen to Johnny if you want to make it in the WWE. He's Johnny and he's awesome.
You're not showing enough personality or charisma, James, and you're not going to make it in on Blue Wire if you don't show more.
My catchphrase is, "We do not care."
That's just not going to work here. It's not going to cut it. You have to be unique. On NXT.
I will get out of my contract and go to AEW. Does it work now?
This is the future.
That sounds great.
This is unique.
That sounds fucking
This is
great,
NXT.
actually.
Indeed.
Well, there you go. That was the first episode of WWE NXT, and that is our show. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. Make sure to check us out on Patreon. Patreon.com/DeadlockPW. We've got a lot of shit on there. $1 tier, $5 tier, $10 tier, $15 tier, all the rockin'. Help us get to 3,000 so I can kill Tony. And then check us out. We have a pro wrestling company. Deadlock Pro Wrestling. DPWTIX.com. We got a show March 26th in Durham, North Carolina. April 16th in Ridgeway Park, New Jersey. And a lot more coming up. And we'll see you next week for another edition of the show.
Bye-bye.
Muto bye-bye.